curls are back in town.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am super excited because it is back to school season, and this is a very exciting, fun time. I think for most of us, we think about back to school and going school supply shopping with, our parents, and it's just really fun to get back into that nostalgia. I think as an adult, you kind of still miss that excitement of going back to school shopping. I know I do. It was one of my favorite things to do. I have a lot of good memories going back to school shopping with my mom. So it is around that time. I am going back to work tomorrow. I thought I would go ahead and show you guys what is in my backpack, what I bring to work every day, and hopefully if you're also going back to work or back to school and maybe you're shopping for a kid, maybe you're shopping for yourself, either way, I hope this inspires you. Without further ado, let's talk about it. So since this is gonna be a video about what's in my backpack, I think it's only fair to start out by talking about and sharing a little bit about what my backpack looks like and where it's from and all the good details about my backpack. Here she is. I got her at the beginning of last year. No, that's a lie. I got her at the beginning of this year, and I picked her up at my local Vera Bradley outlet. I would say that if you do like Vera Bradley and you do like their backpacks, go find an outlet. I'd say you get like 50 to 70% off every time you go. So every time I go there, I'm able to get a really nice product for a steal of a price. So let's start talking about this backpack. I think probably my favorite part about this backpack is that it is so versatile and it doubles as a travel backpack as well. It is designed with so many different pockets, so much space. Everything has a space in this backpack. And also when you unzip it, which I'll show you in just a second, you're able to see that it actually is designed sort of like a suitcase where it does have straps to buckle in your things. It's a little bit big for an everyday backpack, but I like it because if I also need to travel, I can use this for travel as well. So when you're looking into the main section of the backpack, you can see like how incredibly spacious this is. If you look at it from the side, like it holds so much. I love the straps. This detail is honestly fire. You're able to lock things in and actually pull the string tight. That way all your stuff fits in there. There's not anything moving around. You're not losing anything. Like everything is snug and fit every time you close it in here. So when you look at the inside of the main pocket, you just see all of these almost like toiletry bag type of compartments. They're mesh. And there's so much space in here. So you can fill up, if you're traveling, you're able to put toiletries in these bags. You can fit really anything you need in here. It can serve as a pencil case if you're using this as a backpack. So moving on to the next compartment, this next compartment is kind of like an easy access compartment. So it's right in the front. And when you open this compartment, you think, oh, like you just get a little spot to pull your keys out. Oh my gosh, nope. This pocket goes all the way down. Wait, look at my hand. That's where that pocket goes. It is so deep, but also if you want to put stuff in the front just for easy access, it does have little pockets. So these pockets are very shallow and you can stick things in these two right here for super easy access. Now, if you do want to store some things in here a little bit deeper, they also have a repeat of those mesh pockets underneath. And you can stick things in here as well. And then there's just that deep main pocket. The next and last pocket on the front, you just have one main pocket here in the very front. And when you unzip it, this pocket also goes down deep into the abyss. So you have all of this space in here in this front pocket as well. Turning to the side of the backpack, you have drink holder pockets on both sides. Now, I will say off of eyesight, these pockets do look very skinny, and I will say at first it's hard to fit a water bottle in there, but it does come with these stretchy straps on the sides, so it does give a lot. Now, turning to the back of the backpack, you do have a laptop padded sleeve compartment here. So when you open it up at the top, you just see a compartment where you can fit your laptop, and it's padded in the back. It's hard to kind of see it, but in the back, it's padded here. So you can just slip your computer in without a case on it. and it is completely protected. I will say it's a little narrow, so if you have a large laptop, it may not fit, but my size laptop, I have a 14-inch and it fits perfectly. Any bigger, I think it might be too tight of a squeeze. And then it also has the detail to where you can slip it underneath a suitcase if you're traveling, just for easy access. And then the shoulder straps are padded as well, so they're very comfortable. It also comes with adjustable straps, so you can tighten them if they're too loose. And then honestly, the design is just beautiful. I love the peach and the light pink undertones of it. I love the floral. It's very me, and yeah, I just absolutely love this backpack and couldn't recommend it more. Let's get into what's inside of the backpack. So the first thing I have inside my backpack for this school year is this pink accordion folder. This accordion folder came from Target. It came in a pack of 3. What's really cool is it came with these sticker tabs, so I'm easily able to organize and identify the different categories that I have for my social groups at school. I'm able to keep myself super organized with this. I believe the pack of 3 was like $12, and I use the other ones for like my medical bills and my car bills and everything else. So this one was really helpful to have for school. Organization is key when starting a new school year. You always want to set yourself up to be this level of organized. So first thing. The next item that I have in my backpack is this adult coloring book. I picked this one up on Amazon. This one is called Express Yourself Mindfulness Coloring Book. I love this one. It gives you little quotes on the inside while you're coloring. If I'm not doing something that's more productive, I like to color, I like to draw, I like to stay busy. Here's an example of kind of what it looks on the inside. I colored this one semi-recently, and then it always has like a little quote on the side. And this one says, "Dreaming is not just child's play, it's important to us all. It inspires goals, propels action, allows you to set your direction and make decisions. When you dream big, there are no limits to where the journeys will take you." And then it's dare to dream. It's very therapeutic. It's more therapeutic than you think. A new thing I decided to pick up this school year that I didn't have last school year was a handheld agenda or a planner, whatever you like to call it. I really like the script. It says 24/25. It's monthly. There's enough space to really write things in each month. There's little tabs you can put in for meetings, birthdays, dinners, travel, reminders. This is so adorable. I love how classy it is. This is their sugar paper school essentials and office 12-month 5.5 by 8.5 inches planner. I am an avid lunch packer, so I like to take my lunch from home every day. I never order food. I never really eat food at work unless it's something really good. So one thing I really like to treat myself to every year is a new lunchbox. I'm going through a huge rosette phase. I was able to find this lunchbox at Pottery Barn Kids, and it's just a beautiful looking lunchbox. I love this stinking rosette phase that life is going in right now. It's just beautiful. It's still so minimalistic, and I just honestly don't care. I think it's so pretty. If you're not familiar with the Pottery Barn lunchboxes, these are very cool because number one, they come with a little zipper up here where you can put an ice pack, which is really nice. It comes with a cool pack that you can actually remove from the lunchbox. You put this part in the freezer, it gets icy and cold, and then you just put it back in to the lunchbox wherever you want to put it, or you can lay it on top. However you want to put it, it's really, really easy to manipulate. I love this lunchbox. I think it's beautiful. And I think, you know, designed for kids or not, if it brings you joy, you best believe I'm gonna purchase it. I love a good bento box. Like I love a good bento box. They're my favorite things in the world. I picked out 2 from Target. I picked out one for my cold food that I bring, and then another one for my hot food. This is what she looks like. I picked her up again from the kids section because in my opinion, they have the cheapest and the cutest bento boxes. My favorite color is yellow, and I love this mustard yellow color. And then with the flowers, I mean, I just think that's so beautiful. So the best part about this bento is it's actually stainless steel. The bento box comes apart, so you can wash just this stainless steel part, and you know, unless this part gets dirty, you really only have to worry about that. It actually comes with an ice pack inside of it, which is really, really cool. And then The other bento box that I picked up was a glass one. This one, I just got the Bentgo glass leak-proof glass meal container. This one's really, really nice. It's a very decent size. It's a really pretty neutral color. And then it's just a plain glass base. Moving on to the next thing I picked up was a pencil case, and this is very on brand. Like I said, I am going through such a rosette phase, and I was able to find a little rosette pouch on Amazon. I can't explain the texture of this, but it's such a pretty and satisfying texture. It's smooth, it's silky, it's all the things. I love it. And inside here, I just have all my school supplies. I have some colored pencils. It just says Colorful Life on it. Because who wants to live a dull life? Let's all be Fruit Loops in a world full of Cheerios. Am I right? The next thing that will be going into my backpack is my computer. Now, I am all about this puffiness, so I picked up this puffy case on Amazon. It's also magnetic, which is very, very cool. You just pop open the front, boom, and it magnets shut, which is very, very cool. This is my computer. This case is also from Amazon. I love it. I do have a 14-inch laptop, and I will say it is a little snug for this. This claimed that it would fit a 14-inch computer, but does it? Not really. This combination is stunning. Look at this. Say less. That is so pretty. Next thing going into the backpack is my water bottle. So like I said, I usually stick this bad boy right in the side, either this one or one of my other water bottles. It pretty much fits every water bottle I have, but this is the one that I bring the most. This is my Owala bottle. I love this bad boy. Wake up. These are the best water bottles that are out there. Boom. It's a sip spout, it's a straw, it's everything in one. It's the best water bottle. It's the only water bottle you'll need. This one's the 40-ounce one. It's enough water to get me through the rest of my life. I got a new hand sanitizer case. So this one's really cute. Also another Amazon find. It says, whoopsie daisy. When you work with kids, they're a little bit germy, so do whatever you can to stay well and healthy throughout the year. It hooks right onto my lanyard. It's perfect. And then if I ever don't want it on there, I'll just hook it onto my book bag. It's a win-win-win. Last couple of things here that you'll find in my backpack. First things first, I always have a little tissue package with me. If you know me, you know that my nose and my sinuses always troll me, and I always need to blow my nose or wipe my nose or even just have a tissue on me for any reason whatsoever. I love these little Kleenex travel packs. The next thing I like to carry with me is gum. I'm not a huge gum chewer, but I do like them on days when I have a headache. This seems to really take away my headaches, and I get headaches quite a bit. Or if like I'm having a bad breath moment, I don't know. This is pretty self-explanatory, similar to the hand sanitizer. If you gotta wipe down a surface before you eat, you gotta wipe down something or other, it's always good to have these. One of the last things I'm gonna show you guys that I keep in my backpack, which is super important, and if you don't already do this, you really need to be doing this because this will save your life. Create what I call a boom bag. So what is a boom bag, you say? A boom bag is basically a bag with all of the medications and emergency items that you would really ever need health-wise. I've got my Advil, my cough drops, my chapstick, Tylenol, lavender for anxiety. I have this on hand in my backpack if I ever need it. It's so important to have this. So unless you're the type of person who's allowed to leave work whenever they want, which honestly, that sounds amazing, but that can't be all of us. So for me, I don't like to leave work unless I absolutely need to, and I'm absolutely that sick. So I like to always have what I need on hand. Do yourself a favor and make yourself a boom bag. You will not be sorry, you will not regret it. It will only save your life and your soul. So do it. The last thing that I like to decorate my backpack a little bit with are some keychains. So I do have two different ones. Recently, last year, I was really into Sanrio, and I had this little guy on my book bag. I got this little guy at the South Florida Fair, and probably paid way too much for him. This past summer, I picked up a little Jellycat croissant because come on, look at this. Are you kidding? I haven't decided which one I'm gonna put on my backpack because this one's been with me for a long time, but now I'm loving this one. So I'm gonna put them both on. You let me know down below which one you think I should put on my backpack because I can't decide and I can't make decisions. This has been my what's in my backpack. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please stick around. Everything that I mentioned will be linked below. So go check it out if there's anything that piqued your interest. And I am excited for some upcoming videos and I will be looking forward to seeing you then. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.